time for Slash House Podcast, baby. I'm Ben, and this is AJ, and of course, we've got another fucking banger for you today. We got a lot to talk about today, but before we talk about all that
How do you know
crazy...
it's a banger before the episode?
I know it's always going to be a banger because it's me and you hanging out. Anyway, but before we go into all that crazy shit, please like, share, subscribe to the video. Helps us out a lot. And tell your friends, leave a comment, talk to us, let us know if you want us to review anything, all that fun jazz. And without further ado,
I feel like that Teddy Ruxpin toy where you put the cassette tape in it and it reads your bedtime stories and sings your songs and stuff. We're the Teddy Ruxpin and nobody put batteries in this, and you're just like, talk to me. Nobody.
Yeah, you don't have to listen. Honestly, you could just put it on. Just put it on in the background. I really don't even care if you watch it. Just have it on. Just give us a view. That's what I want from you. Give us a number.
I was going with nostalgia because this week is full of fucking nostalgia.
This is
The Odyssey, Mortal Kombat.
It's an insane
universe.
Dude.
Wow.
With this show, we've been doing it for a while now. Been doing it for a couple of years. And
mostly missionary, sometimes doggy.
Oh God. This is gonna be that kind of day with
that's
you.
That's how we do it.
You got me on that one. Sometimes there's weeks where we're like, I don't even know what the fuck we're going to talk about. And then there's weeks like this one where I'm like, I'm going to have to save it to next week. I'm going to have to wait because there's just too much already to talk about. There's just so many things that happened this week. So many things. I would love to go down on the rabbit hole for each one of them, but we've got a limited time here. We don't want it.
If we had the likes and the viewing, we would have put out more videos.
That's
what I'm saying.
We would do more videos.
But
you want more of us,
then that is the one video.
Then hang out with us some more. But anyway, yeah. So the main part of the show is going to be talking about Nolan and the Odyssey that just came out. But man, some other cool killer things happened this week, and I saw some other fucking cool shit. I saw some stinkers. But you know, let's just break right into it. Let's just break.
Yeah, man. What's the stinky ones?
Into it. So where I really want to start off is I even wrote shit down, dude. I even wrote shit down.
Oh shit! Look at you.
New segment of the show, or the beginning part. We're talking about some new stuff if some is available. Watch trailers, what have you. Right? Do you want to watch these trailers with the crowd, or do you want to just talk about them? And because we got a lot of ground to cover.
Well, I don't know what we're talking about. I don't want to say anything.
I told you which trailers we were going to talk about. You don't read. I don't think you read anything I send you. I think you just send me back something random. You go, I hope this is relevant to what he said.
It's relevant to you not reading fucking text messages and knowing that it's E-dubs that said word and not me, bitch. Don't even come at me about not reading text.
You know what?
Yes, let's watch the trailers.
All right, well, the two trailers is Resident Evil, the new Resident Evil trailer, and Clayface. Clayface came out with the new trailer. So, E-dubs, is it easy for you to pull shit up in your kitchen? Or do you...
It's fine, but it's been like laggy when I do it the last couple
I'll do it because I was able to do them just fine.
Do it with that big money internet you got.
With that big money internet, the president of money. So speaking of that, while I pull that up, so my God damn it,
got him.
My boss. one of my bosses, they did a company, because my birthday was a few days ago, so they did a company thing of like questions and whatever. One of the things was like, what do you do in your free time? And I was like, I have a podcast. And the owners of the company hit me up. He's around our age. He goes, Ben, you got a podcast? I was like, why did I say that I had one?
You idiot.
And then I was like, yeah. He goes, shoot me over a link. So I did shoot him over a link. He said, who does the artwork? I said, my co-host AJ. He goes, that's really cool. I was like, well, let me know what you think. Haven't heard from him since then.
Did you tell him the big news though? Did you tell him that we are sponsored?
Of course, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Energize your butthole with Dubby.
Put some chubby in your stubby with Dubby.
Hey, if you drink a lot, apparently they've got the old what's that? The IV, liquid IV. Yeah. That's what I would use it for if I was still able to drink. I miss drinking. Boy, I miss drinking and beating my wife. I miss drinking and beating my.
I'm all about beating your wife, but why did you stop drinking? What is that about?
My butthole.
So when the drinking stops, so does the beating of the wife. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Anyway, here's the Resident Evil trailer, and yeah.
Hey, man, I gotta be 7. Do you know where I can take this? Excuse me, oh my God. Anybody order a kidney or liver, whatever this is? Anybody? It seems like it's kind of important.
Hey, you got time for another run?
No, I'm wrapped up for the...
It's outside the zone, so it pays double.
I can do that.
Sure.
Mm.
Let me get that
Sweetheart, I'm sorry,
Skrilla.
the signal sucks here. Can you hear me?
I'm gonna stay with Katie for a bit, I think.
Michelle, please do not go stay with freaking Katie.
Also hurt my feelings that you
Yeah,
come
fuck
home and have
Katie.
this conversation.
Seriously,
What?
I'm working. This could be some 8-year-old boy's heart or someone's mom's brain.
Zach Preggers. Zach Preggers. Zach Preggers.
Bummerian.
Hello?
Brought to you by Footprints.
Hello? There's an emergency here. I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Hi, you've reached Michelle. Leave a message.
Hey, baby, I'm really sorry that we got disconnected earlier. Some things have happened, and I can't get a hold of police. Bullets. Could you just call me back on this number, please? I love you.
She don't love you no more, dude.
She don't fucking love you no more.
Nope.
Everything that has happened in this town transpired in a matter of hours. You've got no idea what you've got there in your hands.
Yeah, where was it going again?
Raccoon City General.
Hey, no sweat.
Brother, why do they always start movies with someone getting hit by a fucking car?
Yeah,
Well,
it's a pretty tired
because
trope.
you know it's good to remind people that they can get hit by cars and
Bro,
still run.
how
down the
sick
hill.
would it be if someone got hit by a boat? You know what I mean?
Why don't they just give you $1 million to make a movie already, dude?
Dude, they should. I'm so much better than this, brother.
You're so much better than this, dude.
She
What
got
kind of
hit
boat?
by a boat.
Like a
and
big old
she's
fan boat?
Yeah, like a big old fan. No, just like a speedboat. Just fucking.
Yeah, and why is it a
Boom.
decrepit thin girl? Give me a hog, dude.
Yeah, give me a
Give
fucking
me a swamp hog. Get hit
an
by a fucking
absolute-
pontoon boat.
a unit, dude. Like a fat girl in a canoe, bro. That would be terrifying.
Dude, that would
Fat
be
girl in a
horrifying.
canoe gets hit by a fucking like boat
gonna have a
with
nightmare
some
about
rich
that
kids on
tonight.
it, and she just starts swimming like a hippopotamus. You know when they like come up for those big
Yes.
yeah.
And
That
she's
would be
buoyant, so she
Oh,
floats. She like
I don't
floats.
even wanna-
Dude, there is a movie called Hippopotamus that's coming out.
It's called Hungry, and it's literally I swear to God, and it's literally a play off of the Hungry Hippo game, and it's about a killer hippo that comes from Africa and swims all the way to Florida.
I guess that trademark expired, huh?
Yeah, yeah, it sure did, didn't it?
Hasbro was like, you
Yep.
can have it.
In the marketing materials, it says this isn't a game.
Oh.
I mean, I don't think it's going to get better than that. Oscar worthy right there.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway, Resident Evil. You know, you're more of a Resident Evil fan than me. I barely played the games.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, I barely played the game. I've watched a lot of people play the games. I like them as a game series.
My buddy Randy just let me play.
My buddy Randy.
My buddy Randy.
my Paul Randy.
He was like, "You play Requiem yet?" And I was like, "Nah." So he let me borrow it. I've been playing that. Cool.
Right on. All right. Well, I know that your fandom is coming later in this episode. Your fandom's coming later. We're going to talk about Mortal Kombat, which is all. Dude, your dick's hard right now thinking about talking about Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, I had a sprinkled fucking W on it just to comment the fuck down.
Just to calm it down. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Snort some W off your own cock. That's a legend status. Anyway.
Thank you.
So, well, all right. Well, how about you start? What do you feel about this trailer?
I don't know. I don't know if we really needed another Resident Evil. It could be fun, but to piggyback off of what E-Dub says, there's a lot of movies that are starting off the same. I mean, we're seeing the same fucking trailer over and over again. It's got the same noises, the deep fucking bass drops, it's like, here's the formula, here it is, this is how we have to do it, and everybody's doing it. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's the same fucking trailer over and over
I felt
again.
like there's some enough uniqueness. I guess I see what you're saying. saying on some
Nah,
level.
man. And then they
but-
started off with this like, oh, everything's gonna be fine, and then they hit you with that psycho shit, and then it gets crazy, right? And then they wanted to go from 0 to 100. That's the thing, you know what I mean? But it's the same kind of formula that we've been seeing, and I do think it has to do with the success of other things. But
Sure,
it just seems whatever. Zach Eggers, he makes some good shit.
I
I'm
have
just
enough
saying,
faith in
as
the
far as
guy.
as far as this trailer goes,
I thought the trailer was cool.
give me something more. You showed us just a little bit more than what was in the teaser.
That's fair. I don't think we've seen anything crazy, the crazy Resident Evil stuff. So for me, what's going to really set this movie apart, because a lot of the criticism that's flying his way right now is, besides there's some dude, it's starting to make me just hate super fans, because they're saying shit like, well, the second Raccoon City didn't take place in 2026, so how did it have iPhones? And he's just like, I'm not doing a remake of the second movie. There's just aspects of it that I influenced it. I'm doing my own thing in the current timeline. Like, it never snowed in Raccoon City. And it's like, it's a city in an area that could absolutely have snow in it. Just because there wasn't happening in a video game doesn't mean it can't be in the movie. That's dumb shit. I don't even want to talk about that stuff because that's dumb shit.
What's really funny though? I got to point it out. What's really funny is that we do that shit.
We do what?
Everything you just said that you're like, you know what really grinds my gears?
No,
I'm
going to give you pushback on that. I've never done that.
I think we do that with pretty much
100%
everything. Everything.
No, I don't. Not to that trivial of a degree. I don't think I've ever once looked at a movie and said, "Oh, I can't believe that it's 2026." No, I wouldn't give that much. Find it. You find something that's in the same pettiness as, I can't believe it's snowing in an area that could snow in the time period that it's like, come on.
I thought you were gonna say, I can't believe it's not butter.
I mean, that too.
I got
it needs to be butter. If there's going to be butter in a movie, it needs to be real butter. All right,
Sure.
None of this fucking crock, this crunchy crack. Anyway,
Crunchy crock
I think
bullshit.
I understand where you're coming from. I'm just very excited about it. I'm not biased to it because I'm not, or one way or another, because I'm not like a huge fan of Resident Evil. It's not like I don't like it, but this is why I will say, those Resident Evil fans, did you like the dog shit that came before this? Can't you give, this is a real filmmaker with real talent. The other movies were awful. Not even okay. They're awful. They're very bad movies.
We can agree across the board. I don't think anybody liked that shit.
But that's what I'm saying is, I was being rhetorical, because it's why wouldn't you give something that obviously looks well made a chance?
Yeah.
All right, but this next one, that's enough about that. This next one, I'm not going to say anything. It is the similar to Resident Evil. It's the extension of the teaser trailer we got originally, and this is going to be Clayface.
Thanks for telling me, bro.
Shut up, bitch.
Show me.
I thought I was gonna be surprised.
Show me.
Whip it out, bro.
Whip it out.
What do you want, Mr. Hagen?
I want my life back.
I know you. You're famous.
It's a tragedy what they did to him.
Boo.
I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now. I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
I don't look great.
No idea what side
He just needed the substance.
or how to treat them.
Oh, my eyes melted like that on a plane before from that ganja.
Oh man, you got the melty eyelids. How hot is
What's happening to me?
If you're harboring feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
You want to know how I feel? The people I trusted betrayed me. The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life. I'm a monster.
I'm a monster. It's a lot of comedy.
I have no idea who you are.
He's Clayface.
I really hope he's not just Clayface in the last 20 minutes.
They said that he's going to be in it a lot.
I have a feeling he's not going to be in there as much as we want.
They said he's in there a fair amount.
Bullshit ass fucking human story.
They said he was going to be in there a lot. They said he was going to be in there a lot as the big guy. So I have the same worry as you do. Aside from that, it looks hot. It looks.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great body horror flick. I
want more Clayface.
I like its angle.
Yeah.
It's a Batman villain, right? So it's not just horror. It's got it's a double whammy.
Well, the Universal, double whammy. It's also rated R. So.
Mm-hmm. Look, when it has to be, it should.
When it has to be, it should. 100%.
I think it's very poignant. If you want to make a Superman movie, PG-13, you could probably do an R if you're doing the Red Sun or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but you don't need to.
But you don't need to. But a Batman movie, you could totally make a fucking
100%. Most of the Rogue Gallery can be rated R and it'd be just fine.
Yeah.
Even the Dark Knight, Nolan's movies, to kind of bridge that gap there, even his could have pushed the boundaries a little bit more and went to the rated R territory. And I think could have been even more effective. But so anyone that knows a lot about the Batman lore and shit in the Rogue Gallery, there's usually a common theme, or at least a common thing between a lot of the villains, and that is the justice system failed them. They usually have a tragedy story attached to their
I thought you were going to go a whole other direction. Because Batman is a fucking mental case. He has issues unresolved. Every one of his fucking villains, everyone he encounters, all have mental issues.
100%. Or some kind of a tragedy attached to them. And a lot of them
are right. Justice systems failed that too. So
a lot of times it's Harvey Dent was a good lawyer and then got acid poured on his face. Just
fucking acid bath, baby.
Ooh, there's just a lot like that. There's a lot of the villains that someone failed them along the way. Tragedy. The city itself of Gotham is dark, gritty, crime-ridden.
It is tragedy. It's tragic as fuck.
It's.
I mean, Gotham is completely isolated. Yeah, Gotham is completely isolated from the rest of.
The world almost practically for being a major city. It's weird. It's an interesting setup that they have for it. So anyway, I think it looks great. I have a lot of high hopes riding on this. I like the people that are behind it. The idea of his eyeballs melting, and he doesn't really know how to control his powers yet, and he starts trying to take some scissors
Oh no, dude,
to
that's
him.
fucking horrific. Your fucking eyelids? It's your eyelids, bro. It's your eyelids.
Yeah, and
that's
pretty
fucking
wild.
That's scary as shit.
Pretty wild.
This is. I think it's gonna be a pretty good body horror movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's gonna go up there with the substance. And,
if nothing else, it's going to be a good body horror movie. But I want it to be more than that. But I think, the fact that he says he did get inspired by that animated episode that you and I both really like gives me hope, because that's the Clayface I want to see. I want that big mud monster. I want him to be that golem of a character. And they did show him getting bigger and the stuff happening, his hands getting...
But no Batman, huh? Not man.
We don't know who Batman's going to even be. They don't even have Batman picked out. Robert Pattinson's Batman's not even Batman in this one, which I think is just absolutely fucking ridiculous, by the way.
It's whatever, dude. It's because James Gunn has a bigger
I agree with
what
that.
he's doing. So he's just I don't want anything to do with the Batman. Let the Batman be its own thing.
I guess. And there is outworld shit that could happen. It's still good. The Pattinson Batman's still good.
Outworld shit? That's Mortal Kombat, bro.
Yeah, I meant Outer World or whatever, the Other World. It's Other World. There's where it's alternate universes or whatever. So that way they can write spin-off comics and whatnot.
Other
nerd. Nerd alert.
Not really. Right. You got all the information wrong.
All right. No, it was Otherworld. I didn't get all that part wrong.
No, you're right. It's fine. No one cares.
You care.
I do. That's why I'm
You
here. I want.
slut.
Yeah.
All right, on to
I'm gonna
the
gather all of
Odyssey.
the things. Put it in my little pocket.
On to the Odyssey.
Onto the Odyssey.
We got a lot of ground to cover. So you just saw
Fucking-
this yesterday.
No, I saw it today.
Today.
Yeah, I got home
I
maybe
saw
3
it on
hours
Saturday.
ago. This shit was fucking long.
It was
It's a
long.
long one.
It's a long one.
This is a movie the long way for sure. The fucking dramatic pauses, the long takes, the like exhausted fucking literature of language. Oh Christ. I had a lot of fun. It's a good one. It's a goodie.
I
This
actually
movie just
enjoyed.
stopped having. This movie never stopped having people in it.
Right?
You really, it never like.
There's people I
Dude,
forgot were in it, and I was like,
Dude,
"Oh
it's
yeah,
just
I forgot
turn the
that they
corner.
were
Like,
casting this.
dude, the Punisher's in it. MJ's in it.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
So many people, and Batman's in it.
Charlene Theron is in it.
Yeah, Monster. She's in it.
That's where you pulled her from. That's great. That's a good.
Anne
movie,
Hathaway's tits are in this movie, dude. There's
Anne Hathaway's
so many...
tits are in this movie. Can we
so
get
many
a
people.
round of applause?
Dude, we got fucking Jason Bourne. It's like the Bourne Odyssey.
He killed it as Odysseus. I think he did it.
I want to say this. I think everybody did
I think everyone did.
exceptional for a 3-hour movie. That was really good.
I will say this. In a sea of standouts, Robert Pattinson was good. Tom Holland was good. John Bernthal, Punisher, was good. They were all fucking good. But to stand out in this movie means you really had to stand out. And to me, the show stealer every time, Anne Hathaway, not just her tits, her as a female person.
Oh yeah, no. I was being a dickhead. She's not naked at all in this movie.
No, she's not. But she is fucking showstopper every time she was on the screen. The way she handled the crying scenes with the emotional scenes, the rage, fucking. I mean, dude, the only time I teared up in this movie was when she was on the screen. Like when I was feeling her pain.
When she had that monologue when she was talking with her son Tom Holland, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, "I've been sitting on that throne for 20 years," and you felt like that buildup of what she was saying. You were like, "God damn!"
That was
give it to
actually the
her.
scene I was talking about that made me emotional because like
I was
that.
like, give that bitch the throne, dude. She'll
give
fucking
her
do it.
Give her the fucking. It's just like because I'm not a man, basically, as I can't rule this.
Robert
even though I've
Pattinson,
been
man.
doing it.
Dude, what a prick.
Oh, I mean,
He acted
that guy.
his fucking nuts off.
He
but
acted
what a
his fucking tits off.
What a
in this
douchebag.
movie.
You know who the fucking standout was for me? John Leguizamo. Fuck yeah,
Oh, he
dude.
was excellent in
Oh
this
my
fucking
god,
movie.
dude.
I almost forgot about
Are you
it.
serious?
So
Bro.
fucking good in this movie.
God damn it. He was amazing. He was fucking awesome.
He was so fucking good in this movie. If this movie needed to be carried, there's a couple of actors in this thing that could have easily strapped it to their back, but it didn't need it. I enjoyed the whole ride. Honestly, I enjoyed the story. It's a story I'm familiar with. All the little things all the arcs and things that came up, but I really liked how he shot it. This guy's a master at like doing out of order storytelling. I actually watched Memento kind of because I've seen all of his movies, so I just kind of picked one randomly when I had the time for it. Memento
I think
is odd.
there's a few I haven't seen.
Yeah, I've seen all of it, but Memento, I watched that. Like I've seen it
buddy.
a few times before, but I remember I was starting and I was like, I remember this movie I remember loving this movie, but people are so blowharded about it. I'm like, it can't be as good as I remember it. I watched it was better. I was like, I totally forgot how awesome this fucking movie is. It's so fucking good. It's
Yeah, it
so
was great when it
fucking
came out. It still
And
holds
then
up. It's
I
a
got
great
wind-
story, man.
I got some fart wind that they're trying to remake it. Like they talked about a couple years ago. So I hope it died because nobody needs that. Nobody's asked for it. No, it's not a
Yeah.
movie that needs to be remade. There's nothing you're going to add to this movie. Why are you trying to? This is one that I'm stark against. There's some remakes and I'm like, oh yeah, sure, try something new. This one's like, there's
Try it
no
on.
reason behind it.
Yeah.
There's no reason behind it. Anyway, so yeah, The Odyssey, man. Couldn't rip my eyeballs off that screen. We even watched it pretty late.
Cyclops. That whole act was dope.
That was that's when it kind of turned into a horror movie a little bit.
Yes, for sure.
It's kind of a horror movie right there for a
Mhm.
short spell, which I thought was really cool. The witch and the pigs,
Yeah.
she turns all of his men into pigs. That was fucking cool. There's just so many fun, cool moments. And when you finally get to see Troy fall, the city of Troy fall, one of the lines that I really burnt into my brain was when he was like, what I didn't realize was the 10 years of rage I would let loose onto that city when I opened up the gates. And that really puts in perspective because all he was thinking about was accomplishing the mission so he could go home.
Right.
And then as soon as he opened up the gates, he saw just how angry and violent these men have become because of how long they've had to sit at that beach. And fuck, dude, you felt the weight. You felt the dread. Another thing I want to mention, this music was composed by the same guy who did Sinners, the music for Sinners.
You're right on.
And this man deserves another Academy Award. What a astounding music for this movie, dude. This movie was the drums, the fucking amp. Weird seeing Travis Scott there. Don't know if I needed that. The rapper, the black rapper that chanted stuff at the beginning of the movie. Not sure why he was there. I was.
Hold on now. Let's look back. In medieval times, it did have a bard, so that could just be what he's doing. You know,
maybe that's what he was doing.
People sometimes people travel. They got
it was
stories,
just a little
man.
distracting for me, but other than that, no, the dialogue was good. The pacing was no, I was just making it silly. The acting was pretty great, but just had a good time with it, man.
It was good. That whole last scene, that climax was pretty fucking awesome.
So worth
that's
it.
all we want. It was everything we wanted. Okay, I will give Christopher Nolan this. He does know how to build up, and all you want is that bust. He knows how to edge all the way, to the finish.
And there was a cool enough stuff that happened on the journey to get there, but you really wanted to see Odysseus be a badass. And when you finally get that bust, it hit the back of the wall. It reached across.
I mean, everything from the Trojan horse scene, which is pretty brutal that they had to stay in that. They had to hide in that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. They were pissing and shitting on each other. When you think about it, they were in there. They were in there hiding. You mean tell me these guys weren't pissing and shitting on each other? Which means that the people that brought them in were also equally as dirty, or if not dirtier, because they couldn't smell the new shit that they were bringing in because they were covered in their own shit and filth. Now history just sounds way more filthier.
Oh, dude. When I seen that trailer for Werewolf, I was like, God, Werewolf. I was like, God, this is, ew.
Nah, it doesn't. That shit don't bother me, man. It was just a thought.
Rough.
It was just the thought of a group of dudes in a fucking horse just waiting. I'm like, God, that's got to smell like shit.
That's got to smell like shit.
Just saying.
Yeah, no, there was the production design stellar.
Dude, it's a blockbuster movie. It's a blockbuster movie that we haven't had any other blockbuster movies, I don't think, in a minute.
For a while, not to this caliber.
Is it. And what I'm saying is, I know like Obsession was a blockbuster, like it hit, but it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. That was a surprise.
That was an indie.
That just went. That just went in. That just went all in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where this one was made to be such because there's fucking 72 actors in this fucking like big name actors. They're just sprinkled throughout this bitch. So
actors.
yeah. Which is fine. This is what we know. We got to have a big blockbuster every so often. This is it.
He has this really cool way of making these big epic pictures seem so grounded and seem so tangible where you could just feel like you could touch it. Like those gods felt real. It wasn't like Poseidon popping out with a big crown and a trident going, I cast thee down, some
that's what
shit
I wanted.
Like that. I know you do. Bless your little
I want it. I really, that's what I want. I want Poseidon, SpongeBob,
Yeah. No, go for it, King.
Come on, man.
SpongeBob in your Odyssey epic. I get you.
It's very important. It's a very titular character.
So I got his movies pulled up right here. I made a little list. I don't know. Did you make a list of in order what you liked, or did you have like a favorite? Do you want to start it off, or you want me to go?
You go for it, man. You did a lot of homework for this. Very proud of you.
So
I want to hear it.
Coming in a dead last. This might surprise a lot of people. Dead last. I'm just not a fan of this movie. I understand good filmmaking went into it, and I've seen it multiple times. The Dark Knight Rises. I'm just not a fan.
Okay. All right.
Just not a fan.
That's the one when he fights Bane, right?
Yes. I don't hate it. I don't think it's a bad movie, but I'm just so.
But it's not a good one.
But it's not a good one. It's not like
it's not a good one.
All of his movies are good movies. There's not a single movie other than this one where I'm like, oh yeah, that's whatever. The movie that comes right above that to me is Tenet. I actually like Tenet more than I thought I was gonna like it, but it's just nothing I want to sit through again. It's so fucking complicated. Just a lot of talking.
I watched Tenet like 3 times, man.
I
liked it. Actually,
I
had to watch it 3 times to understand what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. I have no idea what that movie's about. Still to this day. I've only seen it once. So
one dude's moving backwards,
but
and
I
the
did
other dude's moving forwards.
Yeah, I do remember liking it more than I thought I was going to. But it
I
just
liked
felt
it
like
because I was dazzled and confused.
Sure. Popping a gummy and just fucking let it take you to outer space.
Absolutely.
All right, and then the next one after that would have to be Dunkirk. I think it's a good movie.
I like
it's
that.
It's a good war movie, but it just doesn't beat out the rest of them. Right above that, I would have to say Insomnia.
That's a good one.
It's
Robin
a good
Williams,
movie.
right?
It's better. Robin Williams. It's a good movie. I think it's criminally underrated. But I mean, I'm looking at these other ones on here. I'm just like, you're not beating these guys. You're not beating these guys. But it's still a very good movie. It's still very, very good. And then above that, probably put Memento. It's a great movie. I think it's middle of the road when it comes to these movies because it's his very first film. It's one that it's so exhausting. So it's not something I want to pop in like, you know.
I think we can say that most of his movies are exhausting.
You're right.
As
Yeah,
fuck.
you got me.
Listen.
There.
You're judging movies that you only ever really want to watch once because they're long-winded. When you start a Christopher Nolan movie, you know that it's going to be boring as dick. The first 20 minutes is going to be nothing. It's going to be just setup bullshit. Listen, they're all this. They're 20 minutes of setup to be like give you this long diatribe of an emotional strain.
You might not be wrong.
And then they build it up.
Editing,
they unravel this fucking story that you somewhat get confused with because, you know, that's the razzle.
You're not completely wrong. I won't argue with you too much on that. Just you're not completely wrong. All right. So next after that would be Interstellar. I like this movie a ton. I loved it in the theater. I fucking cried my balls off when he was watching the videos of his daughter. And then just how it ended was really cool. Yeah, dude. Just fucking call me a pussy because I'm a big puffy pussy. Yeah, just a
whole
solid space adventure movie. Doesn't beat out some of these other guys though.
I wasn't too big of a fan.
And then above that, I would say Oppenheimer goes above that. Oppenheimer was a great film. I enjoyed it.
That's one I didn't see.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. I really liked it was just really cool how he did that movie. And the drama behind it is a solid flick. Above
There's
that,
no monsters in that movie, right? No monsters or aliens.
No monsters. No monsters. Just the monsters of men, really.
Meh.
So above that, so Oppenheimer, so we're getting close. I would say The Odyssey is above that, right there. Snugged close right there. I think that's like 3rd or 4th place. So not bad. The Odyssey
doesn't he have like 15 films?
I don't know. I'm almost done though. And then above The Odyssey, Inception. I love Inception. I love Inception so much. Did I get burnt out on it? Absolutely. Could I watch that movie right now though and still enjoy it? Absolutely.
So
I got
did you
burnt
burn
out
yourself
on it.
out? Because you
I
just
burnt
kept
myself
watching
out. I watched it too many times. It was like one I used to fall asleep to in college. Like I fucking loved that movie.
Because you were too lazy to get up and change the
now, and I found this with a lot of his. Yes,
I was waiting for it. I got a movie like that too.
I find this with a lot of his movies when I rewatch them a lot. I start picking up on little things that I kind of found annoying about his style. I don't really want to get into it because I can't really put my finger on it. I think it's the way he just unravels his plot. He always tries to be too complicated, and it's like, just fucking get to the killing, okay? Get to the killing.
Sure. Yeah, like I was saying before, long-winded bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to make you feel stupid before I just tell you you're stupid.
Inception was like a game changer when that motherfucker came out.
That was a huge one. That was a
That's
huge
a
one.
That's 3rd place. 2nd place.
I mean, actually, every movie you've talked has
Did I
been
say Batman Begins? Batman Begins. I would put Batman Begins
before Odyssey?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
No, you're right. Batman Begins needs to be lower. You're right. I forgot about Batman Begins. I missed it on here because I got distracted.
You forgot about it because it sucks.
It does not suck. It's a good movie.
It's boring as fuck.
You're boring as fuck. It's a good movie.
Dude, I don't care, man. When you say you're going to make a Batman movie, make a better Batman movie.
I enjoyed Batman
and they
Begins
did
quite a bit.
With the Batman.
But you're right. I think it's even as low as I think it's better than Dunkirk, but not as good as Memento. So it's down there. So Inception's third place. Second place, The Dark Knight. I love The Dark Knight so much. I think I watched it 4 times in a theater. Not to mention,
Ew.
like, I watched it twice at IMAX. Yeah, I know you're not a fan, but I fucking love it. I think The Dark Knight is one of the best, not only just superhero movies, but just one of the best movies ever made. It's just so much fucking fun. My only gripe is I wish that they would have flushed out some of the other villains that they had in there, or at least the Harvey thing felt like a little shoehorned in.
You know what I thought about that? I thought about Venom being shoehorned into Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's what you did.
Yes.
Harvey Dent should have had a way bigger role. And I mean, he had a fine role, whatever. But what I'm saying, Two-Face should have been.
Yeah, Harvey Dent had a fine role.
There should have been.
Two-Face should have been.
Also, but here's the thing, though. I just don't like that you build up and give me the Joker as your big pal. You know what I mean? And then you hit me with like a light tap afterwards. You should have built up to fucking, you should have built up to Two-Face.
Was legendary. But my favorite, I understand what you're trying to say, even though I disagree with you. I don't think you're not wrong. I've seen that movie so many times that there's just like parts of it that kind of annoy me. But overall, I fucking love it. I love that fucking movie.
Just give me all the scenes with Heath Ledger and I'll be fine.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't have
I'm just
to watch
kind of
it.
waiting to get to the Heath Ledger scenes, which really isn't a mark in its favor, but I digress. My all-time favorite Christopher Nolan movie, and I still have yet to find one that beats it. I've seen this more than any of his other movies. Okay. It's actually the movie that got me into Christopher Nolan movies. It's one of his earlier works. I think it's like his second film next to, I don't know if he did it after Batman Begins or before it, but it's definitely one of his earlier works. Insomnia was an earlier work too. Anyway, The Prestige. The Prestige is...
Oh, that was fun. That's a fun one.
My favorite Christopher Nolan movie ever. I think it's perfect. I don't have...
Isn't there another one that came out?
Yes, The Illusionist.
The Illusionist.
It came out in the exact same year.
I didn't like that one. I do... Yeah, The Prestige was way better.
Way better. The Illusionist wasn't terrible, but when you came out... When literally it was 2 movies about magicians... And there was murder and mystery and all that stuff. And they were both set in the same time period. And they both dealt with like Tesla and all that. It was just too close for comfort. And it did feel like the Temu version of The Prestige. It had Edward Norton in it. I think it even had Paul Giamatti, if I'm not mistaken. It had money and some backing and a cast. But The Prestige was and is still on a whole nother level. It's so, and I just rewatched it when my butt was broken because it was on it was on one of the streaming sites. I forget which one. And I was like, I haven't seen this in a while. I need a distraction. And man, it not only holds up. I was like, fuck, I love this movie so much.
Ben, what do you do when you have to like clench your ass cheeks? Because there's movies that do it. There's like certain scenes where you're just like,
oh, it hurt.
Whoop! And then like, but your butt's broken. So like, how do you fight back?
I realized I made a dastardly mistake picking that movie.
It's shocking.
The worst ones I did, and I just kept doing it like a fucking idiot, was comedies. Like ones that I knew I was actually going to laugh at, particularly like stand-up comedians. Laughing, every time I chuckled, I felt it in my asshole and it hurt. I watched the new Louis C.K. stand-up, and that's the hardest I've laughed at a stand-up comedy since probably his last stand-up comedy, because he's one of the funniest human beings that's ever lived. Dude, horrible mistake. I was watching that because I had like a flare up that day, so it hurt really, really bad. But anyway, that's my ratings. That's my list. I don't know. Did you make what? You don't have to. If you don't want to. Do you have?
No.
Do you at least have a favorite? Or anything?
I didn't want to. I just wrote down. I looked at the list of all of the movies that he made, and I was like, you know what? Like Dark Knight, pretty great in comparison to the other 2 movies, just because of whatever weird fucking thing he tried to shoehorn, or whatever fucking thing he just dragged on a bit, where just the movie got like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember when I watched Memento, I was like, oh, this movie's that was good. Never went back to watch it again. Most of his movies, I only watched like once, except for Tenet and Inception.
Inception, I can understand. It's funny to me that Tenet's the one that you gravitate towards. I think Tenet's a fine movie, though. It's just not one of my favorites.
I don't know. It was fun.
Yeah,
I pair it pretty well with Inception because of how convoluted and shit. But like, it's up there, you know?
Now, here's a question for you.
Yep.
Christopher Nolan has said in recent interviews that he was inspired by Obsession and that he would like to do a horror movie. He's always really wanted to do a horror movie. Do you think that he has the chops to make like one of those elevated horror movies, like a Robert Eggers or a Ari Aster?
I think it's going to be an Ari Aster other than a Robert Eggers.
Right.
Let's get that. Let's get that right out in the back. Like, no, he's
Right.
going to do a long-winded thing. I think the murders are going to be like, this might be like 2 big moments, or it might just, the whole movie might just build up to one.
Like it's going to be like atmospheric horror, you think? It's not going to be like a
Worse
traditional
than
horror
that.
film.
Like, no. Atmospheric horror is still pretty good. Dude, every movie he's made has been like you said, this one was impactful, and I was like, oh yeah, this one was impactful. Like they're all, you can clearly remember the time, and then when that movie came out, you'd be like, oh yeah, I remember them talking about this movie. Oppenheimer, Dunkirk. Yeah, dude, you're never gonna forget when that shit came out. Everyone.
I think the idea of him making a horror movie sounds interesting, but I understand the worry that you have of, is he just going to do some long-winded
Like not everybody
thing?
not everybody can make a drama, like a horror drama, right? We got it with Sinners.
Right.
And that was like a dramedy horror action.
Yeah.
It really hits all the notes. Like it was a fucking musical.
It was
like
more of an experience. Yeah, it was more of an
But I mean, that movie
anything.
stands out on its own, and rightfully so. But what I'm getting at is, I don't know if me personally, I don't want to watch a drama.
Yeah, me neither. Those turn more into like thriller territory or just like kind of unsettling shit.
You
And
know how
those can
people say
be
like, oh, like people
boring.
Sleep Token is metal for people who don't like metal. Like, like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a really poor example because I don't care either way. But I feel like if Christopher Nolan made a horror movie, it would be horror movies for people who don't like horror movies.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. That actually, when you said that, because I figured that's where you're going with it, that made a lot of sense. That almost like alt horror or something. It would be like weird. It'd be like almost like Beau is Afraid, where it's like it's trying to be horror and sometimes, but it's really not. Even though it classifies as a horror movie.
I think they need to stop advertising like certain movies as horror movies because they did that with The Green Knight. That wasn't a horror movie.
Yeah, no, that's just it's a dark fantasy at best.
Yeah, I like the shit out of it, but it wasn't.
I love it, but it's not a horror movie.
A tragic story, but not a horror movie.
I fucking love that movie. It's like a grim fairy tale. It's fucking awesome,
dude. Masters of the Universe, bro. Let's go for it.
I gotta see it.
You got it.
It's on my list.
All you need to know is this: there ain't much to spoil. Every fucking character looks exactly like the action figure.
Yeah, they look great.
Love it. It's hysterical. It's funny as fuck. It's self-aware. It's a really good fucking time. And Skeletor is fucking awesome.
I saw some clips of Jared Leto as Skeletor, like some advertisement for that, some of his scenes, and they were fucking outstanding. With old Aubrey, or what's her name?
Brie Larson?
Not Brie Larson. That's not who that was. Brie Larson's
Alison Brie
or whatever. Alison Brie. Yeah, we got there.
We got there.
We sure did get there.
It's the experience. So the journey is what's important.
Is the journey, not the destination. Yeah,
that's right.
She with Jared Leto, killer. And I'm glad that he didn't do the whiny, high-pitched version of Skeletor. I think I think that his own take on it, which always worries me when someone makes those liberties. But I thought it was, from what I saw, I thought it looked fucking fun as hell, dude. And the guy that directed that did some shit that I noticed. I was like, oh, I didn't realize it was that same dude.
Who was this guy?
What's that guy? Yeah, but while I'm looking that up, hit me more with it. What'd you think? What's good? Just funny, self-aware?
It's really funny. I didn't think it was going to be that funny. I thought it was going to be like, I didn't think it was going to be like as silly as Minecraft, but it's not. It's a little bit more serious, than that. But where it's funny, I didn't think they were going to go that route with all their jokes, and it's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Highly recommend it. It's a fun fucking time.
It looks fun as hell, dude. It looks.
And
retro.
I watched that movie with Mortal Kombat 2 in the same day.
We're about to get in that. Yeah, so he's the director of Missing Link, Paranorman, and Cubo of the Two Strings. So he usually does like puppets.
Paranorman was awesome.
Dude, all those I just listed are fucking great. Bumblebee, which was really good.
Shit,
it's
that was pretty good.
It's the only Transformer movies that I think is actually really good. Wildwood, that's about to come out, looks incredible. Yeah, this is a legit player, man. I mean, he's Paranorman, Cubo of the Two Strings is fucking Missing Link. Criminally underrated.
I know what
Fucking
you. I
great
know.
movie.
I know Cubo now. I know what you're talking about.
Oh, Cuba on 2 Strings is
Dude, that's fucking. That's great.
awesome.
That's fucking great. That's a great
yeah,
animated
no.
thing.
Yeah. So no, it makes me excited to see it more. I knew he did some shit. Yeah, dude. All right, come on. We're coming to the end of this thing. We knew it was going to be a longer episode, but we gotta talk about Mortal Kombat. I almost wanted to save it for a whole other episode, but we just gotta talk about it. And there's not
Cool.
a crazy amount of things
So
to talk
here's the
about.
thing.
I'm
This
just
is
excited
what
to
I'm
talk
gonna
about it with
say. This is what I'm gonna say.
you. I can't wait to hear it.
Johnny Cage actually makes a reference to Raiden.
I know.
He's like,
Big
what is
Trouble
that
in
fucking...
China.
Yeah, he calls it cosplay. Awesome. Pretty awesome.
Well, so hit me with
Again,
it, man. What's
the
your thoughts?
standout? Okay, so none of the fights made sense. The fatalities were fine. Who they killed off was whatever, man. I don't like. They're doing their own fucking thing, their own story. Baraka was lame. That makeup was shit. It looked really stupid. And just hearing him talk, like just watching his face move and the fucking teeth in his face, like it was bad. That kind of annoyed me. There were a lot more fight scenes, but none of them were great.
Oh, here
This
he
movie
is.
was
None of them
fucking
were fucking
awesome,
great.
bro.
Whatever. And this, but hold on. I'm a huge fan of Mortal Kombat, so I just wanted to see anything of any kind of like anything that they kept to. Dude, they killed fucking Sindel off really quick. Like they played her off like she was a nothing, just like they did in the first Mortal Kombat with Goro. They just killed him off like he was a fucking nothing bird character. He was an afterthought. This movie, I feel like beyond being Noob Saibot, afterthought. Bringing in Skeleton, afterthought. They just needed Johnny Cage to do the thing. The standout character is still Kano. They bring his
he was the best.
They bring him back to life, and he has the best fucking lines. That dude had me crying. I laughed every scene.
He was great.
Every scene he was in, he fucking stole it, bro. And Carl Urban doing fucking Johnny Cage. Yeah, he was funny.
I thought he was excellent.
But
Dude,
Kano,
the splits
so
over
funny,
the
dude.
missile.
The splits over the missile.
That was
so
fun.
good.
So I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan as well. Not as much as you know more about the lore and shit like that, but this is what I was talking about, the Resident Evil superfan bullshit. I just don't care anymore. I just want to see a cool movie. I personally, no offense, I didn't get the same experience you did. They did everything I wanted to do in this movie to make up for what they did in the first one. They killed off that bullshit Scorpion
dude,
guy.
when they killed Kyle Young, I was very happy.
I was so happy for that.
Everyone's
They brought back
happy
Kano. That was really
Yeah.
cool. I thought the fatalities were fucking awesome. I thought the fight scenes were fucking awesome. The campiness that you're talking about, it worked for me. Yes, of
campiness?
I was
course.
down on this one, dude. It worked for me too.
What are you talking about?
I was chubbed up the whole
the way his face, you just talking about Baraka and the makeup and how bad it was. I loved it. I think that this felt like the second one back in the day. Like this felt like this was made in the 90s in the best way.
Game.
It felt like the game. It really did to me. And like I said, it did everything I wanted it to do. It was a coming of age story for Johnny Cage. Awesome. Carl Urban
in his 50s
killed it as Johnny Cage, dude. He was making me laugh. By the way, one of the funniest movies I've seen all year. I couldn't believe how much I was laughing.
I laughed
in that movie.
a lot. I didn't say
when he called him
have
Gandalf
fun with the movie. It's just,
dude, that killed me.
Called him
Gandalf.
dude.
when he puts the eyeball in his back in his face and he goes, "Oh shit, is this HD?" Just that whole fucking scene with him talking with Quan Chi is fucking hysterical.
Yeah, dude. And he walked in. He goes, "Could you do the other eye?"
Dude, at the end of the movie
good.
when he gets the amulet, right, and then Johnny Cage is like, "Well, what are we supposed to do with it?" He goes, "I don't fucking know. It's just my idea to get it." He's like, "I gave it to you.
Supposed to
Just
do everything
it."
for you." Yeah.
It's so weird that you take a character who's basically like the biggest piece of shit and make him the most
Extremely
lovable fucking, like, dude, awesome. He's like, the movie was dragging because he wasn't in it.
The Kano in the first movie was the standout character, and then they killed him. And then I was like, I hope they bring back Kano somehow. And they did. And then they made him a good guy. Awesome. The best character. You made it to the good guy. I think it all worked. I think all the characters looked like they did from the video games. I didn't give a shit about the plot. I didn't give a shit about anything that was happening. It started hard right away. Right away, they're fighting. I mean, immediately you're fighting some shit. They don't do any drawn out shit with Johnny Cage either. They go, "Hey, check this shit out." He goes, "No." He goes in with them and then comes back and says, "No, fuck you." And then I was not expecting to enjoy this movie as much as it was. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. but that's
No.
in the best way. It's
No,
not perfect.
Listen, I had fun. Like, I watched it, I laughed, I had fun. I really kicked the shit to the side and be like, you know what? Ed Boon doesn't give a fuck that people are just butchering his own fucking story. He's in the movie. He's
Yeah.
the fucking bartender. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, clearly, why should I give a shit? I did enjoy it. I'm just saying the way they killed off certain characters. Like, so in the first movie, they made it about Cole Young. Who gives
I'm
a
so
fuck,
glad he's
right?
gone.
Who cares? This movie, they made it, they brought Katana in to make her like the main. I thought that was awesome.
Her
Because it's
and Johnny
giving-
Cage.
Yeah, but it's giving two other characters and not Liu Kang the front. I don't know. I didn't really
Yes.
get him dying because that doesn't happen for a little bit. But
I don't
again,
think he dies, does he?
he sure fucking does. He is not in the end of that movie.
I guess he's not, is he?
He turned into a dragon and went up into the sky.
Before I ask you a follow-up question, E-Dubs, you popped in here with excitement. I'm sorry, I had to blow up there for a second. Would you agree to the sentiment? What else did you want to add to that?
No, that's all I wanted to add, bro. That's why you're the talker, dude.
Yeah, dude. I said everything.
I
you
was
wanted
saying
to
it
say.
was sick, dude.
Yeah, dude. It was.
Yeah,
sick.
fucking splits over a missile.
Okay,
You know,
I'll give you this. I will definitely be watching it again,
I
and
don't
I would
think you were
definitely
high
watch it
enough.
again before I watch Odyssey again.
Sure.
Dude, you know what I watched this week?
Please
What?
tell me.
Unbreakable with Bruce Willis.
That's a great movie.
I started Split, but I fell asleep, so I'm gonna rewatch that tonight.
You like Unbreakable? That surprises me. With you
Yeah,
and
dude.
your
I
attention
just love
span.
Bruce Willis, dude.
Oh, dude, he kills it in that movie.
Yeah.
I love Unbreakable. Split, I fucking adore. And
Yeah.
then I actually really enjoy Glass, which is the final of the three. It's really good. If you haven't watched the other two. those
Yeah,
are
I'm
really
watching
good.
those like tonight and tomorrow.
Super anticlimactic. That shit
I
goes
love- I
nowhere.
I really enjoyed them.
Damn
quite a
it.
bit.
Shit fucking goes nowhere.
I disagree. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Dude, Glass, it has all the potential. It's there. But you got to remember, it's still M. Night Shyamalan, right? So all
He
he's
loves
going to
shit
do
like
is
that.
he's going to build you up, man, and make you think something big is going to happen, and then nothing. It's like,
Something happens.
dude,
he's
it's the
he's
most-
underselling it.
dude, it's
Fucking M.
the
Night
most
Amazon.
disappointing fucking guess, dick pills, man.
You wanted something bigger, sure. I get it, but I think it's worth a watch. It's not as good as Split. I think Split is up there with Unbreakable for me personally.
Split is actually pretty good.
Dude, I saw the first half of Split and it's wild.
It's a
Yeah.
wild movie. The
And
acting in it.
old boy is fucking killing it on all
Dude.
11 or 20 or 40 of those personalities or whatever.
Dude, his acting in that is a sight to be seen. Let me tell you, you're in for.
Yeah.
I own Split. Like that's one of the movies I actually own on Blu-ray.
Have it
so that's a good
tattooed
one.
on your balls or something.
I can't wait to get it tattooed on my balls.
Just right on
Actually,
his butt cheeks. It says SP, and then his butt crack is the L, and then it says IT on the. Yeah.
I'm glad you could spell. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah,
Also, that I'm saving that spot for your fucking face, bro.
Well, it worked better for that title.
All right. Question for AJ, and then we're gonna leave it off here. Now I forgot it. Oh, do you think Mortal Kombat would be better as a movie, or do you think it should be a series? Do you think it would have been better as a series?
I don't think it should be
Ew.
a series. I think it should just
Ew,
it should
dude.
stay as a fucking
Stay
movie.
as the movies.
But
I agree. I was
but
curious.
No
what
one
you
wants
would
to see that 3 times in a row.
say.
All right.
listen, you could do a pretty good trilogy of Mortal Kombat. You just have to pick a storyline and stick with it. But you pick something that's canon. The thing that pisses people off is that you experience something, you read something, you ingest content, right? And then you fall in love with it because you're like, that's the fucking story. And then somebody comes along and changes that story. They don't put the things in there that you like. Well, half of the things that they take out or they don't pay attention to are the reasons why you like it. So if they're going to make an adaptation of something that already exists, they should keep true to it a little bit so that it holds the meat and potatoes and the essence of the fucking thing that you like. If not, it's a bastard version of that thing. It should make sense.
Meat and potatoes, huh? Where's the meat? Where's the potatoes? Fucking salad. Get out of here.
Get
Fuck
out of here,
salad.
you fucking greens. What am I, a rabbit?
The only lettuce in this house is
Do I
I'm
look like a
smoking.
bottle of ranch to you?
Oh, you
Do I
blue
look
cheese
like
all day, baby.
dressing to you? I agree with you to a point, but I think you can take liberties if you just do it the right way. So we'll see.
Do whatever you want, dude.
Do whatever you fucking want.
Just make some bullshit and I'll watch it,
Make
dude.
some fucking bullshit.
I don't
dude.
give a
Oh,
fuck.
fuck yeah, dude.
If I had if I was the host of a review thing, all my reviews would be so positive because I don't care. And
There's a show with Tim Heidecker from Tim and Eric's awesome show. It's called On Cinema at the Cinema, and it's him and this other guy. It's real dry, but they just basically do the worst reviews on movies ever. They're like 6 minutes long. And one review was like for Life of Pi. He goes, this is the weirdest movie I've ever seen. Confused me a lot, but it's really good. You should go watch it. I give it 4 bags of popcorn. And their rating system, dude, their rating system makes no sense. He'll like rate something like 4 bags of popcorn, and then his co-host go, I'll give it 4 bags of popcorn and 2 sodas. It's like, what?
we should do some shorts, dude.
We've been talking about that for a while. I think we could definitely do some shorts on some these newer releases on the weekends, or just do.
You said that like you were from New Zealand, bro.
I didn't like it at all.
Like some newer releases.
I'm a dinosaur. All right. I think it's late enough. I think we talked about all this stuff enough.
You guys have been
Anything else you
talking
guys wanna
for all fucking night. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's our job.
That's
That's what we do. Anything, AJ? We all good here?
Ben, you sound like you're in a stadium. That's cool.
What? Oh, so I'm echoing on someone else's thing, coming out on someone else's screen.
You're coming
probably
all
mine 'cause
over
my headphones
AJ's
died.
face.
Oh, yeah, that would do it. That would do it.
Deal
That would
with
do
it.
Deal
Oh,
with
we're
it.
not here, anyway.
Oh, I could
Well,
hear
it's
me.
good seeing you guys. My butt's getting better.
Yeah, I can see that you've been sitting for a whole hour now.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's good. My butt's
Maybe one day
getting
you'll
better.
play a video game again. That'd be cool.
Maybe. That would be fun.
Possibly, dude.
Possibly.
Maybe.
All right. Well, that's all we got. Love, peace, snap for Greece.
Damn.
More combat was awesome.
The fuck did you say?
I kind of regret it now.
Call it is ended there.
Hey, I just did it right there. I'm done with this
We're done.
bitch up. Peace.